first update from Winnebago trippage to Perth. Made our first dinner. We've driven for 3.5 hours. And yeah, we're gonna have dinner and then drive another hour and a half. And then we'll rock up in our first spot, which is Wollongong. To be updated on that name. Alright, my job for the trip is co-pilot, and Dad would say that is nearly as important as driving the job. Basically what it entails is making sure I know where the police are, and I'm watching ways and watching the speed limit, watching for anything coming up, keeping the music good and the podcast good, I don't know, snacks, getting water. So yeah, my job, although it seems pretty chill, my dad is quite a critic, as you would say. So it's not easy, but he's got the hardest job. Welcome to Coolagogie! Alright, that closes off day one. We didn't get up too much except driving, obviously, and I did my ride before we left. And tomorrow we've got a big day, 4-hour ride, and then we'll get 7 hours of driving, so it'll probably be a big one tomorrow. But yeah, we're settled in. Yeah, I feel like Dad's watching me. This is day 2. Unfortunately, we are starting the drive at 1:30, but it was because we had to do 4 hours of bike riding this morning. So we've got 7 hours 45 on the menu today, and we're going into SA.
But I'm so sure that I know
closing off day 3. Tomorrow we take on the big Nullarbor, but today we've finished off our big drive just before sunset and to this beautiful look of the ocean. How beautiful. Alright, today is a big day in the life of the Winnebago duo. Today we take on the Nullarbor and we have 3 corners for the day, which is great. So we're on the same road for 1,194 and our location is in 1,197. So we've got a big day ahead of us. We've got 12 hours. So we'll hopefully be doing a few stops. Not too many because we're going to get through the day and get out of the Nullarbor. I'm hoping to see out of the Nullarbor maybe a camel or 2. And hoping for, I don't know, Dad said they could not maybe exist, but a 4-trailered road train. We've seen 3 and they're pretty big, but Dad said there's 4. So I want to see a 4. What do you want to see, Dad?
Lots of emus, camels, the edge of Australia. There's a massive cliff that goes down a few hundred meters down and the road goes right near there. So we might take one of our little short stops. I mean, emphasis on short. We need to get through the day. We're fueled up, watered up, toilet emptied, and we're ready to rip it.
We're a bit nervous, but excited. The longest in the world.
Easier because mid-range players had 3 more seconds to finish the run.
Alright, today is an exciting day. This is our first day in WA actually, so it feels like we're that little bit closer to the end goal of getting to Perth and getting to nationals nice and safe and not too cracked from the drive. We head to Merredin today, so we've got 5 hours. I'm going to ride at the end of the drive for the first time. We're just in Norseman, and it's just the end of the Nullarbor, and there's nowhere to ride except the highway, and I don't really want to ride on that. So yeah, we're 2 days away from tomorrow we'll actually arrive in Perth, in our location, for the next 2 weeks, and yeah, we're excited, and that's about it. It's just all driving and riding, so hopefully there's some cool updates. Obviously the Nullarbor was not worth the hype. As I've said to a lot of people, there's no camels, there's no big trailers, so yeah, Nullarbor wasn't that exciting. Nullarbor,
a 4. No camels, no emus. The white cliffs didn't go for very long. We were sort of speeding past them. Petrol was rather high in the middle, and it would have been nice to know that 1.50 cheaper was just down the road. But it was good. We challenged it, we took it on, we smashed it.
I was going to do straight after my ride because I wanted to get the raw emotion. I wanted to get you guys seeing what it was like, but I just couldn't do it. So today's ride, I think the motto is some training days are for your body and some training days are for your mind. Today was for the mind. It was so fucking hot, so fucking hard. I felt like it was a headwind the whole way, and then when I turned around it was also a headwind. I had 36-minute efforts and I just wasn't fucking hitting them. It was 38 degrees and I don't think my power meter was reading right and it wasn't calibrated even though I tried. So I think like it's hard for the head because we're out like less than 2 weeks out to nationals and I'm not hitting my power training. But that's just how it is sometimes. Like I just did 12 hours crossing the Nullarbor yesterday in the car, 5 hours this morning. It just, some days just aren't it. And today was one of those. But positives there are. I still got a while to acclimatise to nationals. Still got a little bit more training to do, and and fuck, it was like my first training day. That was probably over 30 degrees and it was 38 degrees. So took a few positives out. Probably the power wasn't even probably right. Dad thinks that my speed was really high. He was on the motorbike behind me and he says he thought I was smashing it. But my mind and my body just didn't feel like I was smashing it. So yeah, that's my update for today. But yeah, lots of positives. We're going to Perth tomorrow. It's really hot, so I don't know how Nationals is going to be. And if this comes out before Nationals, make sure you've done some heat training, guys, because it is going to be hot as balls.
A few moments later.
There's probably a bit of noise happening right now, so hopefully the microphone is making this slightly better for you guys, but this is an update, maybe about an hour and a half later since the last video. Me and Dad came back from the ride pretty dead. We decided that we're just going to camp up where we were, like our plan was, like before the ride, but it was just so hot. It was 38 degrees and we were like, what the hell? It's like 5 o'clock, why is it not cooling down? And now it's 6 o'clock and it still hasn't cooled down. So we made the choice to jump on the road and just start driving, and then I call as many motorhomes as I can along the way and we can find a spot to stay. So I think that's true. The true style of the Wattses is just to keep going and try and solve the problem as we move. So yeah, we're staying in, we're bringing the new year, we're in kind of Durden, I think is how you pronounce it. But there's so much noise because because we're at a powered site, we're no longer living off the grid. We have an aircon, woohoo! So aircon for tonight, and yeah, we're staying at our first powered site.